You're listening to the AstroMommy Newsletter read-aloud version of my daily horoscope published on Substack. If you would like to read this, please click on the link in the description box below. Without further ado, here is the daily horoscope.
Happy Libra season, fall equinox, diamond rain, and the 5 of discs. Daily horoscope for Thursday, September 22nd, 2022. Welcome to the AstroMommy Newsletter, a daily horoscope that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. The AstroMommy Newsletter is a reader-supported publication, meaning it only thrives thanks to the generous support of lovely people just like you. The two best ways you can support my work are to share this newsletter with a friend and to consider upgrading to a paid subscription. Whether you're a first-time reader or a long-time subscriber, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you being in my community. I hope you enjoyed today's horoscope and card reading. Blessings. Good morning, friends. Happy fall equinox. To celebrate the season, there are 2 new blind contour drawing mugs available in the family Etsy shop with a couple of famous Libras, Will Smith and Kim Kardashian. Check them out. Okay, let's get into the astrology. The moon today will be in Leo and starts off with an opposition to Saturn. So this morning could feel a little chilly, isolating, and lonely. Saturn is the planet of darkness, limitations, responsibilities, and seriousness. So people could be feeling very heavy, depressed, or sad. Did you know that it theoretically rains diamonds on Saturn? Yes, according to Dr. Kevin Baines of the University of Wisconsin-Madison and NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, quote, lightning storms turn methane into soot, carbon, which as it falls hardens into chunks of graphite and then diamond, unquote. Now, obviously, we're talking the raw, rough kind and not the polished diamonds of rings and such, but still, that's impressive. Do you realize the amount of atmospheric pressure that would be required to do this? This natural phenomenon just adds to the flavor and symbolism of Saturn. So we could be feeling this type of intense pressure on Thursday morning and feel restricted or powerless. If only our gloomy feelings turned into priceless gems. Now that would make life a bit more exciting, wouldn't it? At 7:07 a.m. Eastern Time, the moon goes void of course until she ingresses into Virgo tomorrow morning. So this day could feel very strange emotionally, like we're kind of floating in the abyss of space. The sun ingresses into Libra tonight at 9:03 p.m. Eastern Time, marking the first day of fall, when the day and night are of equal length. After today, the nights start to lengthen, and we take the first steps into the darkest part of the solar year. If you were born in fall, then this descent feels like coming home. But if not, then this time of year could feel a bit foreign. Happy birthday, Libras! The sun is at fall in Libra, and that's not a pun. What this means is that the sunlight is decreasing, and as such, the sun symbolically has less power to act during this time. In ancient times, autumn was thought of as the time of the year when the soul would descend into the underworld. We all know what happens in fall. The leaves change color and eventually fall off the tree. The plants start to die or go dormant, and seeds are cast to the wind or drop to the ground in the final push to continue their legacy. Libra is represented by the scales, the only inanimate object that is used to describe a zodiac sign, and this is because it's during Libra season when we weigh out the harvest and see if we have enough to get through the coming winter. Venus is the domicile ruler of Libra, and Saturn is the exalted ruler here. So together these 2 planets give Libra the qualities of balance, partnership, truth, justice, judgment, vanity, and superficiality. There is a significant focus on relationships when planets are in Libra because it symbolizes making partnerships with people, either romantically, in business, or otherwise. It's easier to make it through the winter if you are in a group of people than if you're alone, and this sentiment lies at the heart of the Libra energy. Why try to do things alone when 2 heads are better than 1? Or 3? Or 4? Libras aren't known for being picky about how many people are in their tribes, or beds for that matter, and that's because Venus knows the best way to get through the long nights and cold days of autumn is with love. The Sun and Mercury meet up very early tomorrow morning at 2:49 a.m. Eastern Time at 0 degrees Libra. When a planet conjoins the sun exactly, it is called Cazimi, and it is like being in the lap of the king and gives the planet great power to act. So this is a really auspicious time for communication, writing, and getting your message out. In the midst of a retrograde, this is a nice little boost of power for Mercury, and right before his ingress into his home sign of Virgo, nearly 6 hours later at 8:04 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow morning. So tomorrow we may feel very different energy going on. So let's pick a card for today, the fall equinox, and this new energy of Libra season. The card for the day is Five of Discs. On this card from the Motherpeace Round Tarot, we see a woman kneeling by a short work table making tortillas. Behind her on the card are 5 discs, each with different colorful mandalas within. Sometimes when we are worried or excited, we need to do something mundane and rhythmic to take our minds off the stimulating thoughts. This card represents the need to keep the energy moving so that we don't freeze up due to the stress we may be feeling. By doing repetitious work that is calming and relaxing, such as making tortillas, or folding laundry, doing dishes, or weeding the garden, one is able to let go of the worry and use the space that this frees up in our minds to figure stuff out. Have you been feeling stressed or worried about something? I would love to know if this reading made sense to you in the comments. I hope this is helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.
Today's horoscope was brought to you by the Sun's Ingress into Libra, the transits of the Moon, and Mercury Cazimi tomorrow. Quick links and resources can be found at the bottom of the newsletter. Today's card was pulled from the Motherpeace Round Tarot and book set, available on Amazon. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a small commission, but there are no additional costs to you. I don't share or recommend things that I don't 100% believe in and use myself. Thanks for listening.